world go like digital heavy, like that's what everything is looking like right now.
Yeah.
Everybody got an international market, so it's like how can I reach them? How can I touch them without necessarily having to go over there?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey. Oh my God.
Fellas, how y'all doing today? Ep 6.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Feeling great.
6.
How you guys feeling?
So, I just felt we should address the elephant in the room, man. The Bills lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We hang our heads.
Yep.
At least we put up a good fight, though.
It went some to lose.
We should have won.
We started out so good, man. Damn.
We got 13 zip?
16.
It was about to be 19.
16, yeah. 16 is about to be 19.
That's what messed us up. But they took away that extra 19.
The extra 19.
That's a fact. It's just, we apologize to the international listeners, but we some Buffalo niggas.
International listeners.
We're grieving right now.
I gotta check the analytics, see if we got some.
Bills Mafia.
South Africa is in the room.
Oh, fact. Shout out to the South Africa listeners.
Hey.
Wow. Shout out to South Africa for sure.
Alright, so what we want to talk about today is, what are y'all looking forward to this upcoming year? Or this, we can say upcoming decade. We can start with the year, seeing that the decade just closed out. What are y'all looking forward to in hip-hop, R&B, music world, whatever?
I think 2020 itself is going to be a lot of heavy hitters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of it's going to separate. It's like anybody trying to move into that A class, that A-list conversation.
Yeah.
This is the year to do it.
Yeah, you got to show out.
Yeah. If you drop the same day as a Rihanna or somebody and you hold your own.
Right.
Yeah. I see a lot of people coming earlier. They trying to get off the way.
Facts.
Lil Baby coming. I know Brent's dropping something.
Yeah, this summer is going to be crowded.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, this is gonna be nuts. This is gonna be a wild year.
Alright, so who do y'all think is gonna drop? Like as far as the heavy hitters.
I think Drake,
Cole, Trav, K-Dot,
Yeah.
Uzi.
Uzi.
Yeah, Uzi might drop this year.
Hopefully Playboy Cardi.
I was say Cardi has to drop.
Cole is dropping the fall off 2020.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be great.
I think Meek gonna come with something too, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, because Meek the type to see everybody else going on. He about to be like,
I don't think he's gonna come with a full album though.
Future for sure.
Yo, no funny.
Future and Drake got to have what's time to be alive.
Yeah, but not Drake. Meek has been signing a lot of artists lately to Dream Chasers too. So maybe he might do a album with the whole squad. Label joint.
Yeah.
He'll be on this executive shit too.
Yeah.
Get the label popping.
Facts.
Shouts out to Meek, man.
Yeah, what's the name? I'm pretty sure Griselda gonna drop some stuff.
Oh yeah, he already dropped.
Debut.
Yeah.
Didn't
he just drop something like last week, Westside?
Probably.
It was one of his old mixtapes though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen it had Sheen Gun on there.
Flash Nigga in Charge or something like that.
It had Sheen Gun on there on some features.
Word, that's crazy. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. What's the name? Did y'all catch him? His Rap Radar joint?
No, it hasn't dropped on
Apparently,
YouTube
I watched
yet.
the old one. I thought I was watching the new one.
Some of the clips though was interesting. Like they had some. Westside was talking about how he feels like Griselda should get as much respect as
like TDE and Dreamville.
That's valid.
Yeah, I seen that.
But it's like they've been in the spotlight a little bit longer. And it's like they have more of a what's that called?
Following.
They got more of a following, but they got more damn.
I feel like
the demographic of the people of
more of a mainstream.
that genre is like what is buzzing like right now.
Yeah,
like mainstream. Yeah. But it's not like it's still them. Like there is no other you know what I mean. But it's hitting that audience.
If you're just going off of the music, bro, they should be up there with them.
Yeah,
for sure. No, for sure.
Because I'm ranking the Dreamville albums along with that what Machine Gun do.
For sure.
And that's just them three. Like their label, just them three. Who's on the production? Beat Butcher. And Alchemist, Derringer, that's what it is, Derringer.
Yeah.
But Dreamville, they had a whole bunch of other artists. He had Ski Mask on there, Buddy, T.I. on there. They had mad people. It was just them three making noise on there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in the sense of like, because I follow TD heavy. Like I study their blueprint heavy. So it's like they started doing they used to do partnerships with like Interscope and stuff. So when they did their first partnership, that was like 2000. I want to say 2009 because they did some shit with J-Rock, but then they started popping until like 2011, and then it's like Griselda. They got their Rock Nation. What was that? Maybe three years ago.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
They signed
Griselda.
Yeah, because it was like I know West they was shopping around with different labels. Everybody had them want to sign them.
I thought that just happened like in the past year.
Nah, they did that. That's been on for a while, like those conversations. But it's just like just now, it's like they sign stuff like maybe months or maybe a year in advance, and then they deliver it. They announce.
I say yeah, because I just seen the announcement like it was like this summer, right?
Yeah. Well,
on the gram.
Yeah, because there was that Mohawk place, and West was talking about that. West was talking about how Rock Nation wasn't trying to let him leave. That was before the shit he did. So it's like they've been in conversations for a while, but it's like I'm just thinking of the years and years and years of like TDE and like J. Cole have been in the business.
Yeah.
In comparison. And it's like,
but if you're comparing the artists, like say if you're going like the top 3 artists on each label, I think that Griselda is right up there.
Yeah,
because if you go West Side,
it's not even a question.
Are you saying West Side's the best in Griselda? Who's the best in Griselda?
For me, my favorite is Benny.
Alright, so you go Benny against K-Dot against Cole. Who wins that? I don't think Benny wins that. But then you go next, you go Conway versus JID versus who would be the best on.
But that's why we're saying like,
I think Conway might win that.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if you average it out.
Yeah, I mean, but like I feel where Nelson's coming from. Like we're saying, like just like they get that attention more than Griselda because the type of music that they draw, the type of music of an audience that they draw, like it's not
broader.
It's not as much. There's not as many fans that like that music right now just because it's not what's buzzing, quote unquote. Like you know what I mean? Like so that's why. But you're right on a talent level. They definitely you know,
and they have their own sound. Everything is in house.
Yeah, everything.
So when you talk about a label or a group, that's something that you're looking for. That's something that you want.
Low-key, Griselda, low-key market better than all of them too.
I don't know, that Revenge of the Dreamers 3 marketing was great, bro.
Griselda did it from the ground, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, but that Revenge of the Dreamers 3, bro, that marketing was nuts.
That was fire.
Yeah, but it definitely was.
From the keeping everything the same color scheme to using the same artist for all the graphics, bro. It was just the whole concept with it.
That's one to compare to everything that Griselda been doing for the past years.
I like how Griselda market. They just
shit fire. Yeah, I do too. Undeniable, bro.
And it's like everybody in the group has a classic, you know what I mean, or like a great album that people talking about for the year. So it's like that's another factor because it's not one person on there that you be like, oh, he's trash. You know what I mean? Like,
who do you think gonna like surprise us this year and drop some heat?
I think that Baby Keem is coming again. Pause that. Because he already dropped some heat. And then he got the Drake cosign. He got other cosigns. I think Charlamagne mentioned him and Joe Budden's little year-end wrap-up joint.
Yeah. The picture with Jay-Z.
Bro. Like, if he got eyes on him now. He got to drop again.
Yeah, that's he's gonna have something crazy.
I think this is gonna be a big year for Brent. I think he's gonna surprise us. But we know when he's dropping, and now he kind of has eyes on him too. He's building his fan base.
I don't even think Brent's gonna be a surprise. Like in my eyes, I feel like
not to us. But as far as like the more mainstream,
I was talking to my brother about that before I came here. Like he needs if he gets some good songwriters, because it'll put him in that class.
Good songwriters.
Yeah, his songs don't speak to me.
What? Yo.
Nah, bro.
You're crazy.
My boy Brent be speaking to me on the Virgo shit.
Yo.
My Virgo brother.
Brent is nuts.
His voice is nuts. His voice be carrying. I want to hear some good quality writing.
Hold on. What have you heard from him though? What project? Have you heard all of them?
No.
Bro.
I can't. It might be
Saunderson.
Yeah, I heard that, and I was just like, it didn't, I love his voice, but it didn't pull me back.
Well, you gotta listen to AM Paradox before that, and then you have to listen to
his newest
Lost after that.
Bro, I mean, even starting with Saunderson, that's a flawless piece of work. He tells a crazy story.
He need to sit with what's his name? James Fauntleroy. Like if he gets something, James Fauntleroy.
Oh yeah, he's tough. He's a legend.
James Fauntleroy is nuts.
Wasn't he supposed to make his own album? Like, wasn't he supposed to come out with...
I think he did make one, like, a long time ago.
Nah, but yeah, he was supposed to make, like, one recently.
He don't need that, bro. All this bread he getting off songwriting, and he can stay out the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Andy could.
But I like hearing him too. Like,
Yeah, me too. Girls love Beyonce, man. Classic. One of my favorite Drake songs of all time.
Bro, I just want to cocaine 80s album. Like, okay, it's him, Janae, it was like Common, and it was like in like his production team, bro. That was one time. One time for the one time.
One time for the one time.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think 2020 gonna be something special. As far as music wise. What y'all think for the decade though? What y'all think is gonna be like with some bold predictions of what's gonna happen these next 10 years in the music world?
Decade. Man, I just feel like it's gonna be just continue to be evolutions and different.
Yeah, it's gonna push it forward.
You think trap music gonna be sticking around? Is it gonna be like it's gonna evolve in a little?
Yeah, it'll just evolve. It's like how everything do.
Well, before we touch on that, I do think it's gonna be a lot more independent artists and a lot more artists doing shit on their own. Because now they see how to get the resources. They see they don't really need the label, bro.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta build a solid team around you, and you can make it to where you want to be. Just through networking. Obviously, you gotta come up with good marketing, the visuals, everything. But they realize that you can do it all on your own.
Yeah, it ain't easy though. Some people like,
oh hell no,
don't be trying to put in that work.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot more people are going to though. Because they see it still, they see the benefits that you get in the long run from that.
Right. They see it can be done.
Yeah, as far as being able to own all your stuff. Because I think the baby's doing that right now. Even though he signed, he got his whole team. Like he came up with the real goats. He already got $1 billion Baby Entertainment. Like in 10 years, I feel like he's gonna be one of those like moguls. Yeah. As far as like in having his own label and artists like a J. Cole and shit, you know. Because he already got Stunner. And he's blowing up right now. Yeah.
That's something too, I think, to look forward to in the next decade is to see like who does what more than music, you know what I mean? Like we see all these artists.
That's where I think it's gonna be.
It's gonna be like, all right, look, they gonna have all the money, you know, by this point. So it's like, what are they gonna do with that money, and what are they gonna change outside of the music world?
Yeah, I think my bold prediction is that labels is gonna basically like not be dead, but it's like it's gonna be a huge stigma on it, and niggas gonna partnership with
like streaming services.
Either partnership with streaming services or tech companies. And tech companies gonna be like
what type of what kind of tech companies?
Yeah, tech companies,
Silicon Valley, whatever. Because I feel like it's shifting so hard to like social media. Like I feel like it's gonna be a whole new social media platform where it's gonna be like artists.
But then wouldn't that water down like the content though?
I don't think so, because it's always gonna be able to change. All you gotta do is change the code, repackage it. It's the same shit. They're gonna repackage it, and I feel like it's gonna be something crazy, bro.
I don't think that would be good for hip hop.
For the music, it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna water down the content.
I thought you meant like as far as tech companies, like just partnering with like Google stuff.
Nah, they gonna partner with the babies, the Baby Keems. Like it's gonna be like Baby Keem in partnership with Boom. We dropping a fire ass mixtape, but it's gonna come out with an app. The album will come out with an app.
Well, I mean, some people have done that already, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's been it's like Earth Gang did it too, but it's like that shit was fire, and it's like if the world go like digital heavy, like that's what everything is looking like right now.
Yeah,
everybody got an international market, so it's like how can I reach them? How can I touch them without necessarily having to go over there?
But people, so you're gonna say they won't even tour or do shows anymore?
I think they will, but it's like less of it.
Nah,
that's
bro.
My bold.
That's part of the prediction. Yeah, that's your bold prediction. Yeah. But that's part of the culture, bro.
Yeah.
If you just completely changing the culture, and the culture like doesn't matter anymore to what the standards were being a hip hop artist and shit like that. Doesn't matter anymore.
It's not, bro.
Those are always gonna be wanted though.
Yeah, they're always gonna be wanted.
But it's like, how many people go like be trying to go outside?
A lot of them.
For shows. Yeah, to shows.
I'm trying to go to mad shows this year.
Yeah, festivals is popping. But okay, let's say something happened.
Like a solo show, like somebody's having their own show as an artist.
Not necessarily like we see festivals is popping now.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine like having like that, but in a digital setting. You ain't gotta leave your house. You ain't gotta be around a bunch of drunk white people you don't care about. You ain't gotta be sleeping in tents like at Coachella.
The only way I can see that is if they had like some crazy VR shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
VR experience where it's like, okay, I can see that for sure.
That's where I see these next 10 years just shifting into like the VR augmented reality, like
VR lens, go play that.
Facts.
Big facts. DJ.
No, but I feel like if it go like that, I feel like that won't be bad for the culture because that's just gonna be evolution of technology.
Well, yeah, I would like saying if that would be an option, yeah, that's fine, bro. But people still want to go to shows. Yeah. Just like it's some people that still like vinyls and like still want CDs. They just want the physical copy, bro. Yeah, they just want to be able to like touch the artist.
You gonna see, dog. You gonna see.
Cause bro, think about it. 2020, who the fuck knows 2030, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be some. We can't even predict what's gonna be in 2030.
Okay, what if
it's gonna be aliens? Definitely.
What if it's some battle going on downtown? You know what I mean?
World War III.
Right.
You want to go to a concert? Nah, it's crazy outside.
Put this headset on.
Put the VR on.
I said having that as an option would be wavy. Having that as an option is tough.
Like, yo.
Having that as an option is tough.
It's lit, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
That'd be wild. Use your little VC points and shit to buy your little VC coins. Have your little avatar. Have your avatar really rocking at the virtual concert.
Yo, I'm dead, bro.
Crazy.
That's hilarious.
That's not
you better do that shit and patent it.
Yeah, you gotta patent it. I wish some my ideas. All right, they started getting downtown.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. All right, so who do y'all think as far as artists? Like, if you had to think of 3 artists right now that would be in a position that are Drake, Kendrick, and Cole are right now, who would you say it would be in 2030, 2025, 2030?
Travis Scott.
Travis. Who else? 3, bro. I need 3.
Travis Scott. You said by 2025?
Well, like in the next decade. Going into the next decade, you said.
That they would be at that level?
Yeah.
Whew. Damn. And you said already not including Drake and Cole.
Yeah, not including Drake, Cole, and Kendrick.
Man, I mean, if they really bought their music, it could really be anyone. If they put in it, so it's hard to say, bro.
It's very hard to say. As of right now, we had to say like right now.
I agree with Travis.
Travis for sure.
Thug, bro. Thug.
I mean, I already view Thug as
he's not there yet. He's gonna be there. He might get there before 2030. What were you about to say?
I was about to say I agree with Dion. I feel like I already put Thug in that Thug feature.
Man,
like they bring a different style of music, but I feel like with the limelight, the light that they get and whatnot, like I feel like it's right there with them.
Maybe Uzi. If Eternal is as crazy as I think it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah, we don't know what his contract look like.
I don't even know how long Uzi gonna be doing music, bro.
For real.
Cause he's gonna be one of those people that you say like gonna do something different, venture off, do like fashion or something. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be one of them people. Mm-hmm. He might end up like on his Rocky shit, drop an album once every 4 years.
Yeah, it could be.
I think it's gonna be Travis, Roddy Ricch.
Facts. Young Roddy.
Let me see.
Hey Boogie. The my man's Boogie in there.
Nah.
Facts.
Who else? You said like on a Drake.
Yeah, so the top 3 right now, the 3 kings, Drake, Kendrick, Cole. Who do you think in the next decade will be the 3 kings?
Damn. Alright, so we got one, Trav.
I said Trav. I said
Roddy.
Maybe Tory Lanez?
Nah. I don't think so.
Maybe Lil Durk.
Maybe Gunna?
Streets too.
Gunna?
Yeah. Fuck it, Baby King. Cause he
got phone Baby King.
He got his management know how to do it. Coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm really mad. I can't think of somebody.
So if your management know how to do it, then it can be done. You know what I mean?
So who was your 3?
I said Baby King, Rowdy, and
Travis. Who's yours, Don?
Young boy, maybe. If he don't get in trouble anymore, maybe Young boy, bro.
Yeah, he
because he's getting a lot of love lately from the big dogs too.
Yeah, I feel like he always got it, but they just didn't.
Yeah, on the street level.
Yeah, they didn't say it.
Yeah.
Cause I fuck with Young boy heavy.
Yeah, that's who I'm rolling with right now.
Yeah, it's just how you gotta take that into consideration. Just like some people can't stay out of trouble, which is crazy.
Yeah,
maybe you think Lil Baby could?
I don't think so.
I feel like this next album for him is real important. My turn.
Yeah,
I think it is. Especially since I think he's dropping early too, so he's kicking off the year.
I don't know. I don't think so because I feel like he's so loved in his city where it really don't matter.
Yeah.
Like people gonna rock with him. He could flop and they gonna rock with him.
Facts. 100%.
I don't know. Migos could if they like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they gonna drop next year, and that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be something crazy.
That's gonna be wild.
They've been like awkwardly quiet, so I feel like they gonna drop something this year. Crazy,
bro. Because even Offset was like, he puts in work, bro.
Yeah.
What about female artists? Like we kind of like we not shining all.
Tierra Whack.
You think she gonna like?
I think Tierra Whack gonna beat her. She coming soon because her only project she has is like 15 minutes, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
That's the only one she got up?
Well, maybe not the only one. Well, it's the most recent one. It's only like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's mad songs. Each song is like a minute and a half.
Okay, yes.
And it was critically acclaimed too by a lot of hip hop heads. So
yeah.
I think this year if she comes with an album, it'll definitely put her in a different light. She'll blow up some.
I do think it's gonna be a wave of just mad more female rappers because I think
we seen it now.
Megan and Autumn is starting to a trend of just all these girls just really going crazy. So definitely think it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah,
Cardi.
No Name gonna go crazy.
No Name.
I think
SZA.
She always
Yeah.
Well, if she
might be.
Music.
Do you think SZA could be where Rihanna, like on the same plan for Rihanna? I think so.
For sure.
I think so.
You think you talking music wise or as an overall brand?
I just think I just mean like as loved as an artist as we love Rihanna.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think she could surpass her on the music end.
That's
fair.
Yeah, I think she can, bro.
She's capable, but it's gonna be tough because Rihanna appeals to.
Because it took Rihanna a couple albums to get to that anti. Mm-hmm. It took SZA one to get the Control.
Yeah.
Not saying that Control is better than anti, but it's neck and neck.
And didn't SZA help heavy with anti?
Yeah, she wrote the whole first record that she's on.
Yeah, Consideration.
Yeah, SZA true.
SZA's tough.
So yeah, on the female side, definitely SZA. I say Tierra Whack. You think Summer Walker will still be around?
If she still do music?
She might be on.
Think she still be?
Yeah, I think she gonna be on Erykah Badu, be chilling, drop an album maybe every 2-3 years, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy every time.
And I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Nah, not once every 3. Every other.
Bro, but that's really how. Think about it. That's really how. It was.
It's possible because it's like you think of how many women are famous right now who don't do music, and like they're always in the shade room, always like going viral type shit. So it's like if she can do that long, like over just being her for 2 years and then make music with what's her boy name? Southside? What's his name? Oh, Wanda. Yeah, and then he making fire for her. Bro, that's very possible. Then boom, back on the VR. She antisocial. She be right in her house doing her concert.
Getting loose.
Yeah, I'm dead. So Summer, I don't know. I can't see it.
I think bold prediction. Love the Genius. She gonna blow up crazy and
yeah, she go. Her last album was tough.
Yeah, Buffalo's finest.
I see her followers getting higher and higher too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. What's the name? Drake following.
That's fire.
Word.
That's fire.
Whoa.
Yo,
but he unfollowed her.
I don't know. You know, people they gotta keep their follower count now.
Yeah, that's wavy though.
Yeah.
See, Drake always show love to Buffalo though. I give him that, bro.
For sure.
They know where it's at, bro. Buffalo, they got the spotlight on us right now, so.
And that's why the Bills. Yeah. Not for real.
That'd have been an exclamation point.
And Bron shouted out.
Oh yeah, the Benny post.
He was listening to Benny while watching us.
The Bills game.
think he was on his jet. He was on his private jet too.
That's wild, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we were supposed to win that. After that,
Come on.
got the blessings from Bron.
The blessing.
Damn.
Yo.
The recognition.
It's more to come, man. More to come, bro. It's gonna be great.
Next season stuff gonna be great.
Because when they get in the booth together, that shit gonna be Drake and Benny.
Oh,
I thought you were saying Benny and Bron. I'm like, I want to hear that.
Benny and LeBron,
I want to hear that.
Crazy.
Nah, Drake and
Yeah, that's coming soon, bro. He gotta have Benny on the album,
That's
bro.
gonna be nuts.
He gotta have him on.
They don't even know. Whatever they do together, bro.
They're
That
gonna be-
shit's gonna be
That's gonna be fire.
Bro, it'd be wavy if he had him on the album though, like on some Buffalo shit.
He had WBLK
The Buffalo
on
interlude.
Scorpion. Remember he had WBLK on Scorpion?
Yeah, on
Quiet
After
Storm.
Dark.
What if you just gave Benny a whole track? That'd be tough.
Yeah. We got shout out DJ T Jizzle too. He been holding it down for Buffalo for a long time.
Oh yeah, he be running with Navin, right?
Yup. He
Free band game.
Free band.
OVO.
Free band.
So all of that. So,
Yeah, shouts out to
Yeah,
them.
man. He was rolling around with the GOAT.
Hendrix.
Hell yeah, bro.
But
For 2020, I'm excited, bro.
yeah, I think 2020 is gonna be one of the biggest years in hip hop ever. That's my bold prediction. Like on some how it was in 96, 94 when Nas dropped Illmatic type shit, bro.
Wow.
Yeah,
I rock with
it
that.
can-
I rock
Yeah,
with
I
that.
think it can be.
I rock with that.
Maybe people may not notice it right away, but I think when we look back to say in 2025, when we look back at 2020, it's gonna be like, yo, everybody who's something now dropped in and they dropped the classic, bro. They dropped one of their best. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because kind of like 2015? Who dropped? I think that was a big year. Future went on his run 2015.
Yeah, that was Future's year.
Thug went on the run too. Thug dropped Barter 6.
Oh yeah.
2015.
2015 was all Future.
Yeah, Future dropped a lot.
Future.
But he dropped Beast Mode and 56 Nights at the end of 2014 though. 2015 was Dirty Sprite 2 and
Purple Rain.
It was something before that, wasn't it?
Purple Rain. What a time to be alive.
Yeah, What a Time.
Oh,
Didn't Drake drop If You Read This Is Too Late?
No. He dropped Views. I want to say he dropped Views after What a Time.
Nah, bro. In 2015?
No.
Nah.
If You're Reading This Is Too Late came out 2015, bro.
Yeah.
You reading This Is Too Late?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
But
That
getting
shit
into
came out-
2015.
That came out 2013, bro.
Hell no.
If you're
Nothing
reading
was the
this-
same came out in
No.
2013.
If you're reading this is too late.
2013.
2015.
Look,
Yeah.
You're looking at it. 2013. I told you. 2013 was nothing was the same.
Yeah, 2013, because that was our freshman year. I remember that vividly. Saved my life freshman year for music purposes.
Yeah, so 15 was who else? I think Big Sean dropped Dark Sky Paradise. Wale dropped the album with Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it was some hitters that year. And Cole dropped Forest Hills Drive at the end of December, so I kind of count that with 2015.
for sure.
That was a big year, bro.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Like you really gotta I be document your life based on what was I
On
listening
music,
to?
bro. Yeah.
Sure.
That's how I do it.
Word, that's crazy.
It's easy to remember that way.
It's so much easier.
So,
But yeah, for me, I feel like it's gonna be a year just of great music in general. Like not even within hip hop, like everything.
oh yeah,
Like
R&B world.
R&B wise.
Shouts
just-
out Burna Boy. He about to blow.
Yeah.
Pause.
In all in all genres though, like across the board, I feel like it's about to be amazing music.
Word. What's your bold prediction, Dion, for the decade of 2020?
I already told you, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people that we already view as established, and hopefully they use their money to do wavy shit.
Oh yeah.
Just like not necessarily within music, but just movements, power moves, making the world a wavier place.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's what goes down.
Yeah, but that's gonna be. Who do y'all think had the biggest impact?
Like a decade.
Yeah, this past decade.
Drake for sure. Personally.
Just off rip.
Drake or
Like, it's nobody close. It's just Drake.
Ye or
I mean, off of this decade.
All right, so we're gonna go music first, right?
Okay.
And then we're gonna do music first, and then we'll do like on the field, off the field.
Musically.
So I would say musically, yeah. You could throw Drake.
Like, you have to say.
I definitely say Thug.
Trav.
I definitely say Trav. I definitely say Wayne. Because it definitely carried into.
I wanted to say,
because a lot of these kids sound like Wayne, bro. They look like Wayne.
Future.
you said
Yeah,
music,
Future definitely.
Future.
Yeah. Okay, well, a lot of them sound like Wayne.
Because it's like I was definitely because Wayne was my number one, but it's like I was gonna wait for him.
Oh yeah, we just in the booth. Yeah, the whole little Wayne.
All the face tattoos.
Right.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Dropping in crazy amounts of music.
And being a vocal gang member.
Yeah.
Wayne was one of the first people like really repping that blood shit, bro.
What else? It was one more thing. Lean.
Yeah.
He made because like the South was talking about it for a long time, but like I want to say Wayne made that shit popular up here, and that's when it became like.
Wayne used to rap on another. He used to be.
He used to be high on.
But how did he have such an influence on New York though?
Cause he was.
New York's always
Oh yeah, because he was running with Dipset heavy too. Because remember, him and Joel was supposed to drop a tape, bro.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
And they kept comparing him to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Because they were saying he the best rapper alive, and it was like him and Jay-Z used to really have that Mr. Carter beef type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. And he used to be in Philly too, because he used to run with Gilly the Kid and them, and then they ended up having beef. Shout out to my man's Gilly. But so we said, in the booth we gonna say we going with Wayne, no Wayne.
Yeah, it's like people that if someone else were to say, I wouldn't be mad. Like if you said Wayne and I said Drake or you said Future, you know what I mean? It's like you can make an argument. So I'm gonna go with Wayne. But I would substitute that with either Drake or Future, one of them.
Yeah.
I say it's Wayne because like Wayne influenced Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
He's from the Wayne tree, and if you say Thug too, Thug is from the Wayne tree. Future is like the only one out of all of them that created his own sound.
Yeah, that's true. Thug is like the infusion of like Wayne and Future for sure.
Yeah,
like Future had a crazy impact too though. Like you can't deny that. Atlanta's whole scene.
Hendrix
music.
Love Future. It's my guy.
And he was doing it from the jump too. Like his sound was just different.
Yeah.
It wasn't like something that he eventually just switched up and he picked up on. He just evolved it more and more.
And he got better and better. Like I feel like every time you would listen to the Future project, he was getting crazy.
Yeah,
like
just slap.
He was ahead of his time.
Purple Rain was definitely ahead of its time, I feel like too.
I was just about to say Purple Rain was my least favorite. Out of that whole run. Out of that whole run, that was my least favorite.
One of the just before his
I hear a lot of people say that.
Listen to Honest.
Honest is tough.
Honest
I love that song.
Yeah, Honest is hard.
That whole album was like before like everybody was doing the same shit. I remember I first heard, I'm like, I don't really know.
Yeah, because Honest had Karate Chop. No, that's funny too, right?
I think so, yeah.
With Wayne, Karate Chop.
Yeah, Karate Chop.
Yeah, man.
Chopping bricks like karate. So
off outside of the music, who you think had the biggest?
Definitely, you could say Ye. Yeah.
Without a question.
Yeah.
I'll go Ye and Wayne.
Yep.
If you go based off of how, because fashion is like a very important part of hip hop, so just based off fashion alone, you could go Kanye, you can go Rocky, and then
for sure.
If you want to go off the image of being a rapper, you go Wayne. I think Uzi has had a big impact on the way rappers look too.
For sure.
I think he has.
That's Lil Wayne.
But
facts. But Uzi was the first one like doing the color hair and shit.
Yeah, he's big dog to a lot of the Lils now.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like Wayne is the Godfather. Uzi is the big homie. Uzi the big homie.
Wayne's Master Splinter, yo.
For real.
Uzi, Future.
But what we were saying about Ye is like what I was saying about my prediction is like Ye's in a position now where he can affect the world outside of music with his fashion, his clothing. So he's using his money, and that's why people not really checking for a Ye rap. You know what I mean? Because he's past that point in his life, but he's using his money to do other stuff.
Yeah.
So
I think Kendrick had a big part of just like how people view quote unquote rappers.
For
So,
sure.
like, a lot of people started coming with their real names.
He won a Pulitzer Prize.
Yeah, he won a Pulitzer. Like as far as like they saw it reintroduced that political, like
Intellectual.
Like how intellectual a rapper can be.
Yeah, and how much of an effect you can have type shit. Because like the All Right was the whole theme of like the Trayvon Martin and everything.
That was the number. They voted that the number one song of the decade.
Yeah,
Really? Wow.
yeah, bro.
And
So it's like-
K-Dot's from the struggle, yo. And he was in that gang shit too.
Right.
Heavy.
So he definitely plays a big part of just like what you can do with your music, like the impact you can have.
He's another one I think is gonna go on to do big things in life past music.
Yeah.
He's already done it.
Yeah.
He's already been doing it with the Black Panther thing. Executive produced that whole album.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's right. Who y'all think gonna have the biggest impact in the upcoming decade? Like people we see now, like
In music,
in music, outside of it, outside of it, all of that.
I think eventually, I want to say eventually, I think Rocky can get to the point that Kanye's at as far as like the fashion world. But I feel like Rocky has to get his music to the point Kanye's was, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Kanye was so big of an artist that when he crossed over to the fashion world and started his own brand and shit, it was like, well, he's arguably the biggest hip hop artist, and now he's doing fashion. Obviously, we're gonna follow him and get in tune. Whereas Rocky, he's not as high. He's not an A-list artist like Kanye was. So I feel like he has to work on getting to that A-list artist status, and then he can cross over and eventually be as big as Kanye was, influence fashion and shit.
I feel like he's cool with just being an artist, like just
Yeah,
doing
that's one
whatever
thing I like. I
feel
don't think he cares about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he cares. Like, he gon', know what I mean, go overseas, fuck his bitches, and like keep it moving. Like, he could care less. Like, he know he way.
I just think like, cause even watching the interview he just did with Kerwin, like he just strikes me as a dude that if he's in the mood to do something, he's gonna do it. You know what I mean? And he doesn't really care what the reception or what the people are gonna say about it. It's like if he wants to go into fashion, he's gonna try it. If he want to make a movie, you know what I mean? Whatever he feels, that's how he.
Yeah.
That's how he acts.
I think if A$AP Yams was alive, like rest in peace, like I would probably agree with you, cause like his brain like is what allowed Rocky to become.
I was thinking about that. Like,
R.I.P. Yams, man.
Since he left, it was like it wasn't the same.
Because now Rocky had to wear a whole bunch of different hats.
Yeah.
He couldn't just focus on being an artist.
I was thinking about that, like how different it would have been if
He would have still been
he was
there.
still in the picture with his contributions and ideas.
Yeah, man.
I think I say
Yams was ahead of his time.
Yeah,
But like you said, he had to wear mad different hats now.
Yeah.
that's a fact. I say for my prediction for the 2020s, like I think Nipsey gonna have a huge impact. On
Most
that,
definitely.
That people like they may not catch it because it's like all that tech stuff. He was on it. Like Nipsey was on it with the crypto.
Yeah, early.
The smart store and all.
Didn't they just open that Vector 90 shit that he was invested in?
I think so. Probably. I think there might be nothing running, but like he just showed like you can be cool and be smart and do all of this. Like I feel like his influences on
my God,
independence. Like
he was really pushing. It's cool to be smart. Like it's cool to be smart and know about real estate. And
but if you gotta get somebody in line, you gotta get them in line too. Victory slap.
smack you at the BT Awards.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Big rip.
he gonna have it. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge 2020.
So how do you, from what perspective or what aspect do you think he's gonna have an impact though, since he's like no longer here? You think people will like tune in more to his interviews and shit, or because I know for a fact Victory Lap is gonna keep aging well because this shit is aging well already.
Yeah.
Like depending on the point in your life you at or your mindset, and at a certain point in time you just catch different stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I think that would definitely have an effect.
Yeah, I think kids gonna see like how he went out, like he died and like literally the entire city came outside and set him off, like saw the Sickle Center and say like, I think people are gonna
strive to be that.
Yeah. So it's like, what they gonna like? Okay, how do I pattern myself after him in order to create that type?
I low key do that though.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I low key do.
Yeah, and I'm sure Nipsey did the same thing with Pac. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and that's how you keep, you know what I mean, keep pushing the culture forward in the best way, because it's like, and that's why I put my stuff behind like Rowdy, because he has OGs in his corner. He had Nip in his corner.
Yeah, true.
Meek and all of them.
He definitely absorbs game very well. You can just tell.
And he knows how to implement it. So it's like,
because he's a lot more mature than he seems.
Yeah, sky's the limit.
His age is.
Sky's the limit for that. So it's like anybody who's willing to like be that independent and like absorb like true information, bro, they'll have a big 2020, and that's what I'm putting it.
Because you gotta humble yourself and just accept that information and take it. Like, you gotta know that these people are trying to help you, and they don't live way more life than you, so they know more than you, bro.
Right. Like even with the situation with Master P and Kodak, like Kodak felt like Master P was trying to take advantage of him. It's like bro, like he's trying to put you on the game. He's trying to put you in the game. Maybe you might be paying a little bit of extra money, but it's like doing business with him, you're going to learn way more than.
You one of the pioneers for the independent shit.
Yeah, you gonna learn way more.
And that's why I said that NBA YoungBoy might one day be like, he could be one of 3 Kings, because he's now like under Master P's wing. Like, he's working with him. His I think his older brother or somebody to do OG3. He was with Master P at one of the Revolt Summit shits. Like the one where Romeo interviewed Master P, like he had him come on stage, introduce himself, all that.
That's fine.
So if the NBA gang gonna be working with Master P, they definitely you gonna have them in the right direction.
Right direction, yeah.
That's what's up. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's fire. Yeah, I would love to see him like really NBA young would be able to establish stuff, because Billboard just started counting those
YouTube. He's the biggest stream artist on YouTube.
That's insane,
bro. You gonna get pushed into the light real quick. I'm like, as long as your team is on point, that shit gonna work out for you.
Right. Yeah. Sky's the limit.
That's a fact. Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm curious to just see how to because I feel like hip hop was created off of just like almost a reflection of where black people's at, where we was at as a people. Mm-hmm. I'm curious on just just life events that's gonna happen in this country, to the point where it's gonna shape the music into a different way. People really gonna have to I feel like it's gonna be a point where you have to be saying something. It can't just be perfectly mind, Percocet.
But we see that already dying down, because I feel like
too many people dying.
And I feel R.P. Juice. I feel like hopefully that was just it's not the way to be on that.
Yeah, that
you
was
know what I mean? And going into this next year, it's just about health and.
Because I feel like with Peep and Mac, they didn't really look at it as in drugs are bad. It was just they got some bad drugs that had fentanyl. It was laced, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas Juice, it was nah, it was legitly just the Percocets or lean whenever he was taking. It wasn't laced with fentanyl, none of that.
Yeah.
So this could happen to you too, tomorrow, because you're pretty sure you just took some of them shits last night.
And what's gonna happen is a lot of the people that only talk about doing the drugs like that, they get older, and it's bro, you gonna be what? You 38, 40, rap about perks and mollies all the time. It's if that's how you living, cool. But I feel like that's not gonna be the masses. You know what I mean?
We'll see, bro. I hope that's the case, because it's pharmaceuticals and all that shit. It ain't got no space in our culture. Because what was I listening to? I was listening to the what was it? I think it's called Gangster Chronicles podcast. And there's the OG.
That's Deion shit.
Yeah, one of the OGs is on there. He's talking about how blacks never in the 70s nobody touched the pharmaceutical drugs because they knew they already knew nah, they don't do that. That's
niggas were smoking weed.
Yeah, that's not it wasn't cool to do drugs, bro.
Yeah, because and I can remember when popping beans became cool. I remember I went away to school. It was maybe 2011, 2012. I went back to Cool, and I heard these little homies was over in the cut, man, my brother's party, I popped a couple beans and blah, 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 blah. And I was looking since when this
bro, yeah. Hold on, so was popping beans cool after Molly, or was it the same time?
It was Molly, I want to say right, and then kind of well, if we're doing Molly.
Yeah, Molly.
Yeah, I don't know that. I wasn't in that world for sure.
I mean, unless some new crazy drug come out that the kids are going crazy over, I feel
you know they're gonna fall.
Oh yeah, something is gonna come.
That's what I'm saying.
They still drinking lean, and they discontinued activists 2 years ago.
They're gonna find people gonna find a way to get out.
So you think that's always just gonna be a factor?
Yeah, but
it won't be so prevalent. People won't be speaking about it as much.
It don't get popping until we co-sign it.
Right.
That's the thing. Lean was
Until
never.
niggas say it's cool, it's not cool. You know?
Literally, and like that's why you see companies using our music. That's why you see like everybody trying to team up with. You got politicians trying to align with Jay-Z and Cardi B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they know
that hip hop audience is big, bro.
If they get us, they can do whatever. And like that's why
because they realize that we have the biggest influence, they just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, it's like, but to them, rightfully so. Like, why am I gonna tell you the man and you could take my spot at any point in time you choose to? I'm gonna make you think you less than, and I'm gonna use you so I can say up.
Yeah.
Like that's self-preservation on their part. Like
we just gotta wake up and realize that.
Yeah.
So it's on us.
Yeah.
And then the ones that realize it, we gotta tell our friends and let them know too, and put them on game.
Put them on. Tell them listen to the No Label podcast.
You
know what I mean?
Free game.
But no, Nelson, like I agree though. Like I feel that the music is starting to lead into that area where you're gonna have to start saying something.
Facts.
Like, let's get into that route now.
So I mean, some of our favorite artists not gonna be so relevant in a couple years then, because
not a couple.
I'm saying if you have to start saying something. It's a lot of artists that I love listening to, but I know that they don't really be saying shit. I mean, it's a vibe. I rock with it.
Like who?
Like a Cardi.
Okay. All right, yeah.
And I'm just leaving it there. That's just an example.
Yeah.
I can't speak on that.
I mean, Cardi spits, but I feel you with the content of like what he's actually talking about.
But I think as he get older, it's gonna change. It's like if when Jay got older, you know what I mean? Jay kind of.
I hope so.
Yeah, Jay kind of switched it up.
Hov did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
And Hov's content was different than Cardi's too, though.
For sure.
Yeah,
but it's only different.
Superman, like Superman, y'all make summer smashes. Y'all gonna bump it the whole summer and I'm gonna disappear. That was his
rap. When Jay-Z first came out, he was strictly that drug rap.
Yeah, that was his whole formula.
It'd be the equivalent of trappers, you know what I mean? Trap music.
Without a doubt. And it's like it's just gonna be interesting to see how people evolve, and it's just like, but it's like, who was that? I was just thinking about this like in the car, like we get like the drug dealers, like the OGs would be like, yo, don't do what I did, cause you know what I mean, I went through this and this, learn from my mistakes, right? But then it's like, in order to get the respect among like your peers,
you gotta go through.
You kind of gotta go through some bullshit in order to get the respect of the people, in order to push the message.
And that's stupid though.
Yeah, but I was about to say,
and it's like, yo, can like we have to make it cool to like not do certain stuff.
Yeah.
And like that's
like we shouldn't glorify the bad shit.
Yeah, and it's like even if you do, it's like I learned this from this.
Yeah, you should glorify the lessons you learned instead of the actual act that you did.
And that's why I respect so much all the people that don't do that, that's always done their own thing, been the beat to their own drum, never had to try to do nothing to fit in. Because that speaks more to me than you know what I mean, the niggas that I've been
that's just following everybody else.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what keeps Kanye's like his core so strong, because it's like he may contradict himself, but he's like, I'm figuring this out right now as I'm saying it
in front of you,
being real, like
a million people.
Literally though, while he's talking, but he just thought that.
Right.
And it's like a lot of people feel that like I don't have the answers, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go into my hardest and whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you gotta think too, there's no blueprint before Kanye. Kanye's doing everything in his life with nobody on this a black man doing the same thing he was, you know what I mean? When it comes to certain levels of certain things he's looking at, it's like
even when it came to music and what he was talking about, Kanye West said his whole name, whole government. Wasn't nobody really doing that before him.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
The way he released My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy with a movie, nobody did that before him.
Yeah.
Michael.
No, Michael.
Yeah.
Michael.
Oh yeah. Facts.
But
well, in the hip hop world.
And Prince. But it's just like, bro. That's why I respect the artists that it doesn't really matter. Like how we were talking about with Rocky. It's just like, you could say what you want, you hate, you don't like the music, whatever. At the end of the day, I feel like a real artist does what they want, and they don't ask permission. You know what I mean? Do you think it would be popping? Nah, it's like they feel it and they put it out.
Yeah. Do you think we need to take into more consideration of like how we like oppose, like we say a whole lot of people like for example, with Big Nas X, his single going breaking all Michael Jackson's records and stuff like that.
Big Nas X.
Big Nas X. But it's like, should we separate like a pre and post streaming era, or like pre-post internet era for music? Do you think?
I think that would be a good idea, actually.
Because it's like the impact of like, we say, oh, Cardi B is popping right now, like, oh my God, da 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 da. But it's like, in comparison to who was popping in the, let's say, early 90s or the 80s, let's say Michael Jackson, it was not in comparison to Michael Jackson. Like you could argue that Cardi B is the most popping artist right now, quote unquote. Like you could argue that. You can't say that she's as popping as the Michael Jackson. Right.
Right.
And it's like, because it's.
So are you saying it's just for the numbers' sake?
For the numbers' sake, and just like conversations' sake, because it's like, I feel like a lot of times we'll compare artists to, and it was very different at those times, like those eras.
Well, I don't. Yeah. When you say we, do you mean like the mainstream?
Just mainstream our people, like.
Well, it's not really convincing them when it comes to a lot of stuff. As far as like the hip hop culture, I feel like we don't do shit like that though. Like we're not gonna compare Cardi to, oh, Cardi's big now, so she's as big as fucking Aaliyah or some shit. Like we're not gonna say that.
That's a fact. Well, I just feel like the streaming era changed the game so much as far as how much social media, and it's just like how, because you can fake it, like you can fake how popping you are, and it's like we could really like, we have to provide context of like, okay, this is popping during this era,
right?
Like.
Because when Michael Jackson was popping, it was none of that.
They had to have ambulances outside the concert because they know 4 or 5 people about to pass out because they might touch them.
That's
you know what I mean?
Do you think anybody ever reached that level?
No. That's a different kind of popping, bro.
Yeah, that's a different stratosphere.
That's a different kind of popping, bro.
R.I.P. Mike, man.
R.I.P.
Yeah, big bro.
I mean, I think the closest thing but I think it's like now it's so. Just to film somebody and a clip, a video of Drake walking here, it'll go viral. It's just like, it's different, you know what I mean? Like, whereas when people have to get their camera and take their picture, oh, Michael Jackson's outside, like, it's just a little different. And that's why, like what you saying with the streaming too, it makes us look at numbers different too. Because, I mean, streams is not in a. You get 1 billion streams, that's still crazy. That's still
you're not getting paid. Like,
you're not getting shit off of that.
Yeah, bro.
Well, what you should get.
Yeah, 1 billion people listening to you, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, they don't even count that as like record sales and all that. Like, that's wild to me.
That is wild.
Did you see? I seen this stuff with French Montana.
No.
I saw
something about like a beef, right?
He was beefing with 50, and during that beef,
because then 50 said he had a car like an old, like
something like old Bugatti or something.
Yeah,
but it was just like they looked at us like, yo, it's like you out here faking your streams for your last album because your last album flopped. And I'm just like,
50 said that?
Yeah.
Yo, why do people start beefs with 50?
He's not
gonna wait.
He's not
gonna stop until he wants to.
I don't know. He wild. But yo, I was looking at the streams and stuff too. But it's like on like Spotify, his joint was like, he was doing like some numbers, but in comparison to like Apple Music, like he made it like 27th on Spotify, but on Apple Music he's like 1,000, like 1,300. Like, and it was like...
For the album? Like the recent joint? Yes. I actually listened to it. I like a couple joints on there. That joint with Party go crazy.
Is it streaming though? Because he been out for a minute. You don't know if his, like, it translates. So it's like, to me, I was like, when I heard that, I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy.
I also think it's because French changed his sound too. That's a big factor. Like if he would have stayed on the Coke Boys wave like he was doing, he would still have his core fan base at least. Because I feel like he lost a lot of his core fan base, and now he's trying to regain new fans like the mainstream people. So he should have just kept his core, kept doing what he was doing, and then later on. Nah, I mean, then you try and get the mainstream people with a couple records, not change your whole sound.
Exactly.
But like we said, I think Max is gonna. When Max comes home,
the stimulus package.
When Max come home, the wave will continue.
That's a fact.
I agree with that.
The wave.
I hope so.
The wave.
The bigger
2020.
The wave. Oh, is it Rowdy and Bobby getting out 2020?
Oh, yeah.
All right. End of 2020?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta fact check that, but I think.
We have to Google that.
Oh man, yeah, 2020, bro, going down in history already. Prediction.
It's gonna be wild, bro.
Let's go.
But all right, man, we appreciate everybody that's been listening, that's been watching, viewing on YouTube, sharing.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Keep
Much
liking
love.
and sharing the videos on IG, Facebook. Now, I mean, we on Facebook now. I've been on there for like a week or two. I mean, share the vids.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything to say, fellas, before we close out?
Watching.
Man, we appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, hit the like, subscribe, you know.
The whole nine. The whole nine.
Hey, yo.
Any.
Oh my God.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Minus 2,000 for sure.
Minus 2,000.
2,000. That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Hey, yo, come on, man. No label. Yo.
She watching me like a